Russia, once the strongest member of superpower USSR, is still a country that's absolutely massive, mesmerizing, and spanning 11 different time zones. Russia is a country which has extreme and opposite weather conditions. On the north side, 50 degrees below freezing point cold winter, and on other sides subtropical beaches. Russia has everything on offer for the tourists wherever they go. Its lovely nature, stunning cities, and its iconic landmarks witness a history of a mighty country of the past and have the potential to be on top again. Here are the top places to visit in Russia. Let's discover Russia together. Welcome to Moscow, the capital city. This place is buzzing. You gotta hit up Red Square, the beating heart of Moscow, surrounded by iconic landmarks like Lenin's Mausoleum and St. Basil's Cathedral. Don't miss the Kremlin, the historical center of Russia, a sprawling complex of palaces, cathedrals, and government buildings. The nightlife here is insane, with underground clubs and swanky rooftop bars. And the food, mouth-watering dumplings, hearty borscht, and the best caviar. Moscow is a mix of old and new, traditional and modern. The metro stations are like underground palaces. Moscow is a sensory overload in the best way. If you visit one place in Russia, make it Moscow. Trust me, the pictures don't do it justice. Discover hidden cafes, quirky shops, and stunning street art. Moscow is where history comes alive and the future is being written. Next stop, St. Petersburg, and guys, this city is elegant. I'm talking canals, bridges, palaces, the whole 9 yards. It's often called the Venice of the North, and for good reason. Cruising down the canals, you'll be blown away by the stunning architecture. First up, the Hermitage Museum, one of the largest and oldest museums in the world. We're talking over 3 million works of art. Then there's the Winter Palace, this massive opulent palace that was once home to the Russian Tsars. But St. Petersburg is more than just museums and palaces. It's a city with a vibrant arts and culture scene. Think ballet, opera, classical music. This place has it all. And don't even get me started on the White Nights Festival, where the sun barely sets and the city comes alive with parties and celebrations. We spent our evenings wandering along the canals, soaking up the romantic atmosphere. One morning we woke up early and headed to the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, this colorful fairy tale-like church with onion domes covered in intricate mosaics. St. Petersburg is a city that will capture your heart. It's romantic, historic, and undeniably beautiful. The city has this magical quality, especially when it's lit up at night. Welcome to Kazan, the capital of Tatarstan, a unique blend of Russian and Tatar cultures. The architecture here is stunning. Orthodox churches and mosques coexist side by side. Don't miss the Kazan Kremlin, a UNESCO site, and the iconic Kul Sharif Mosque. Kazan is vibrant and modern, with a youthful energy. Explore trendy cafes and restaurants. Check out the local art scene. Relax in the parks and gardens. Take a Tatar cooking class. The food is incredible. Kazan will surprise you, where cultures collide and history comes alive. Kazan should be on your list. From the cultural hub of Kazan, we're heading south to Sochi, a city that's all about sun, sea, and stunning natural beauty. This is where Russia's Caucasus Mountains meet the Black Sea, creating a playground for outdoor enthusiasts and beach bums alike. Sochi is probably best known for hosting the 2014 Winter Olympics, and you can still see the legacy of the Games today in the city's world-class sporting facilities and infrastructure. But don't let that fool you into thinking Sochi is just about winter sports. This city has something to offer year-round. In the summer, hit the beaches along the Black Sea coast, where you can soak up the sun, swim in the crystal-clear waters, and try your hand at all sorts of water sports. And when you're ready for a change of pace, head up into the Caucasus Mountains, where you'll find hiking trails with breathtaking views, cascading waterfalls, and hidden caves. One of the coolest things we did in Sochi was take a cable car up to the Rosa Khutor ski resort, which hosted several events during the Olympics. Sochi is a city of contrasts, where snow-capped mountains meet subtropical beaches, and ancient history blends seamlessly with modern amenities. Get ready for an epic train journey because we're traveling all the way to the eastern edge of Russia, to the city of Vladivostok. This is Russia's largest port city on the Pacific Ocean, and it's a place where you can feel the energy of both Europe and Asia. Vladivostok is often called the San Francisco of Russia because of its hilly terrain and stunning bridges. One of the best things to do in Vladivostok is simply wander around the city center, admiring the colorful architecture, checking out the bustling markets, and soaking up the atmosphere. Be sure to visit the iconic Vladivostok Fortress, a historic military fortification that offers panoramic views of the city and the harbor. Vladivostok is also the eastern terminus of the Trans-Siberian Railway, the longest railway line in the world. If you have time, I highly recommend taking a journey on this legendary train. It's an experience you'll never forget. We spent our days in Vladivostok exploring the city's hidden alleyways, sampling the local seafood at the bustling fish market, and watching the sun set over the Pacific Ocean. Vladivostok is a city that will stay with you long after you leave. It's a place of adventure, discovery, and endless possibilities. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest travel adventures. From the bustling port city of Vladivostok, we're heading inland to the heart of Siberia, to Lake Baikal, the oldest and deepest lake in the world. This is a place of stunning natural beauty, where crystal-clear waters meet towering mountains and ancient forests teem with wildlife. Lake Baikal is often called the Galapagos of Russia because of its incredible biodiversity. Whether you're interested in hiking, kayaking, or simply soaking up the scenery, Lake Baikal has something to offer everyone. One of the best ways to experience Lake Baikal is to take a cruise on the lake. You can choose from a variety of cruises, ranging from a few hours to several days. We spent our days at Lake Baikal hiking through the forests, swimming in the crystal-clear waters, and camping under the stars. Lake Baikal is a place of peace, tranquility, and breathtaking beauty. It's a place where you can connect with nature, recharge your batteries, and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Next, we're heading to Yekaterinburg, a city that straddles the border between Europe and Asia. This is the fourth largest city in Russia, and it's a vibrant hub of industry, culture, and history. Yekaterinburg is often called the window to Asia because of its location on the crossroads of East and West. One of the most striking things about Yekaterinburg is its architecture. The city has a mix of old and new, from grand 19th century buildings to sleek modern skyscrapers. Be sure to visit the Church on the Blood, a beautiful church built on the site where Tsar Nicholas II and his family were executed in 1918. Yekaterinburg is also a great base for exploring the Ural Mountains, which offer a wealth of opportunities for hiking, skiing, and other outdoor activities. We spent our days in Yekaterinburg exploring the city's many museums, strolling along the Izot River, and indulging in the local cuisine. Yekaterinburg is a city that is constantly evolving. It's a place where history, culture, and modernity collide, creating a dynamic and exciting atmosphere. Welcome to Novosibirsk, the heart of Siberia. This vibrant city surprises with its culture, architecture, and hospitality. Often called the Chicago of Siberia, it's a bustling metropolis on the Ob River. Novosibirsk blends industry with arts and sciences. Its striking architecture is a must-see. From constructivist to Soviet-era styles, the city is an architectural gem. Don't miss the Novosibirsk Opera and Ballet Theatre. Embrace nature in the city's parks and along the Ob River. Visit the Novosibirsk Zoo, home to over 11,000 animals. Explore museums, markets, and enjoy Siberian hospitality. Novosibirsk challenges Siberian stereotypes, a modern metropolis with a rich history and bright future. Prepare to be transported back in time as we journey to Suzdal, a charming town located in the Golden Ring, a region renowned for its preserved medieval cities. Suzdal is like an open-air museum, a place where time seems to stand still and history comes to life. Stepping into Suzdal is like entering a fairy tale. With its rolling green hills, meandering rivers and an abundance of onion-domed churches, Suzdal is a feast for the eyes. The town is home to over 30 churches and 5 monasteries, many of which date back to the 12th century. One of the best ways to experience Suzdal is simply to wander through its cobblestone streets, taking in the sights and sounds of this ancient town. Visit the Suzdal Kremlin, one of the oldest structures in Russia, explore the open-air Museum of Wooden Architecture, or take a relaxing boat trip down the Kamenka River. We spent our time in Suzdal immersing ourselves in the town's rich history and culture. Suzdal is a town that will capture your imagination and leave you with memories to last a lifetime. Welcome to Murmansk, the largest city north of the Arctic Circle. Experience the midnight sun in summer and the northern lights in winter. Murmansk is vibrant, with a rich history and strong community. Witness the Northern Lights, a stunning natural display. Visit the nuclear icebreaker Lenin, now a museum ship. Explore unique museums and the Arctic wilderness. Murmansk will stay with you long after you leave, a place of extremes, resilience and natural beauty. The best time to see the Northern Lights is in winter. So there you have it, guys. Our whirlwind tour of Russia's most incredible destinations. From the bustling streets of Moscow to the tranquil shores of Lake Baikal, Russia has truly blown us away with its diversity, beauty, and rich culture. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on our future explorations. We've got a ton of awesome travel content coming your way, and we can't wait to share it with you. Now, we want to hear from you. What are your favorite places in Russia? Have you ever been to any of the destinations we featured? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.